Just making sure it's good. And looks like we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. I'm your host, JT is Reborn, also known as Perfect Cell. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the DC Comics March 2021 Solicitations. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to be talking about, well, the solicitations, all that fun stuff and more. Hello, David the Master 2020. I see that you're here in the chat, and it's good to see you. Good to see you. Good. I don't know if I may have somebody jump on the stream later on. I'm not exactly sure. So I'm doing all right. I got my drink on standby. I got my posters and shit in the background, and we're ready to go. Let me go ahead and share this little feed right here. Let me do a quick screen share. We're going to share the screen really quickly. I don't know. Do you want my cam on? Should I keep it off? Let's share this. Nope. Add to stream. There we go. This is where we're at. Hey, David Master. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Glad to have people here in the stream to watch me go ahead and just kind of talk about the March 2021 solicitations. This is always fun to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a video about it. We'll see if anybody jumps on. At this point, I don't expect too many people because it's kind of like a quick last-minute things. And I'm not like Kaiji Network where I just get 100 people on the streams at all times. But anyways, we got the whole March 2021 solicitations all set, ready to go on standby right here. So we're going to go through the whole thing, and we're gonna talk about it. Maybe I should turn my camera off like this. I think that'll be better because then I'm not like focused on that. Okay, so let's go ahead and scroll through this whole thing. Also, my day is going okay, David. Just finished up all my Christmas shopping today, and I had a little bit of time, so I figured I'd go ahead and do a live stream. I don't really talk about the solicitations as much as I probably should, considering how much DC content I'm constantly talking about on my channel, and I feel like I should try to do this more, but this one's kind of a big deal because it's kind of like the next phase of the DC universe, as they kind of mention it here. This is from Newsarama. I left a link in the description of this video, so if anybody wants to check it out. Okay. So there we go. Let's go ahead and skim through this whole thing. We'll see if anybody else kind of jumps on. It's always fun to have more people, but I didn't see anyone else necessarily available. So let's go ahead and we'll scroll through this thing. We'll talk about it. And if anybody has any questions or comments in the chats, we'll discuss this stuff right here. So first things first, get your look at DC's next big era, Infinite Frontier, with these just released DC March 2021 solicitations. Like Rebirth New 52 before it, this is a line-wide recalibration. So, okay, so we're officially done Rebirth stuff. This is Infinite Frontier. That's gonna be one that's not going to stick as clear because New 52 was easy, it rolled off the tongue. Rebirth, pretty simple. I mean, there's been lots of rebirths and all that whatever you want to call that shit. But yeah. Also, no, I do not have Disney Plus, so I have not seen Mandalorian, but I am aware that Luke Skywalker shows up in the last episode. So, but Batman is still Batman. DC's Dark Knight is showing off his big extended family. Hello, Hunter Jenke. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. So there's that. But Batman is still Batman, and DC's Dark Knight is showing off his big extended family with a new Harley Quinn series, new creative teams on Detective and Nightwing, and even a third title for himself and his allies, Batman Urban Legends. The flagship Batman title is carrying with what was working for them in 2021, with writer James Tinney IV returning, artist Jorge Jimenez beginning the next arc. Orange Queen, hey, I love your videos. Thank you very much, Orange Queen. Welcome into the stream. It's good to see you on here. We're going to be talking about the March 2021 solicitations. So let's go ahead and scroll through this. Much of these DC March solicitations were covered earlier this month by Newsarama, but there are a few remain information, yada, yada, yada. But first, some expect news for Justice League Dark fans. The current ongoing series was announced to be returning in March, but appears it will actually be a backup serial to the main Justice League. So one thing you'll kind of notice with the March solicitations is there's going to be a lot of backup stories. And what I mean by that is like there'll be like the main issues, and then there's gonna be kind of backups, so they're gonna be kind of jacking the price up and stuff. But yes, even here. So for Damian fans, speaking of backups, Damian Wayne is getting a story in his own serialized story beginning in Batman 106 and continuing Detective Comics 1034 titled Demon or Detective. The son of Bruce Wayne is running away from home and apparently back into the hopefully warm embrace of his mother, Talia al Ghul. Now, there's been a lot of teases about this. There's nowhere enough he makes it. Ultimately, DC says he'll be learning about a new faction of his family's League of Assassins, the League of Lazarus, as in the Lazarus pit his grandfather Ra's al Ghul used to resurrect him. The head of the demon himself will be returning in March as the cumulative issue of Neil Adams' Batman vs. Ra's al Ghul limited series is back on the schedule. The previous issue hit shelves just before the onset of COVID-19 pandemic, and fans have been waiting since then to find out when or if it would be completed. Okay, so here's the first thing right here, and let's go ahead and take a look at this image right here. So RGVK isn't going to have a trailer in Christmas. I don't know if it will or not, Hunter. It's really kind of questionable and up in the air what's going to be happening with GVK. I'll have to make a video talking about it. But again, there's really not much GVK news out at this time. But I am hopeful that we get possibly something, or they might even be delaying it. But again, I've heard stuff supposed to start to come out in May. And they pretty much seem to be set on that date. So regardless of what happens, that movie is going to be coming out in May, unless, of course, they delay it and they push everything back to the fall. But you never know. But here's the first big thing. This is Infinite Frontier. And as you can see, we got all the Bat family on here. And as you can see, this is confirmation that Damian Wayne is not Red X. And I noticed one thing, that Tim Drake isn't on here, but you have pretty much everyone else. So he's a potential candidate for Red X. Favorite Godzilla comic? Rulers, probably Godzilla in Hell, if I had to choose an all-time favorite. Godzilla in Hell is just a visual masterpiece, fantastic artwork, and just, I mean, if we're talking like a solo, just simple, like standalone kind of like graphic novel of sorts, I just really love Godzilla in Hell. I have it even over here. It's pretty fantastic. Other than that, in terms of ongoing, it's probably Rulers of Earth. That, you know, anything IDW really. But anyways, so Infinite Frontiers, you can see you got the next Batman, which is Tim Fox, not Luke Fox, like a lot of people speculated. There's some cover right here. Will you get Batman Soul of the Dragon? Yes, I will get Batman Soul of the Dragon. That's the plan, and I definitely will be talking about it and reviewing it. So, as you can see here, we got a large chunk of the Bat family. God, why can't I get a better look at this image and zoomed in? But I guess it won't let me. But, or wait, maybe I can do this. There we go. So let's take a look here. You got Wonder Woman here, who's just kind of off doing her thing. John Kent is still aged up, unfortunately, which is really stupid. We have Blue Beetle looking like he fused with Raven for some reason. Green Lanterns, Black Adam, Aquaman, Red X is there. No Tim Drake, I've noticed. Damian's there. He's got like his new getup of looks going on here. Jason Todd's there. Pretty much, I don't see Backross. I see Starfire, Nightwing, another Superman. All these other Crushes there, surprisingly. They're going to definitely put her at the forefront of things. But again, this Infinite Frontier thing is going to be kind of a new starting point. If John and Connor got into a fight at peak power, who do you think would win? Well, I think John would probably win at peak power because they've already kind of established how strong he is in Deceased, that he has kind of like more potential than his parents, from what I guess. So I think definitely John has the potential to be stronger. So let's go ahead and read this thing. So this one's going to be $5.99. It's going to be 64 pages. And again, you'll be kind of seeing larger issues coming out. So the next phase of the DC universe begins here. Dark Knight's Death Metal was presented. The Darkest Threats Multiverse, DC Future State, reveal what may lie ahead. Now it's time to look at Infinite Frontier, the current day DC universe. What you go-to plays color for Connect 4, red or yellow? Ha ha ha. Funny. Then was YouTube about her doing the floss. Oh, God, no. That fucking CCXP live stream talked about it, and it was kind of ridiculous. Marvel's better than DC. Prove me wrong. Well, DC made The Dark Knight. They actually were the first to do superheroes, so that's cool. Damian's new hero suit is kind of cool looking. It could be my new favorite outfit. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. So in Gotham City, the Joker jolts citizens. So again, there's going to be several things right here in this story bit right here, so we'll kind of skim through it. Opinion on 60s Batman. I love the 60s Batman show. Absolutely fucking amazing. Hey, Dark Knight fan, 75. Welcome into the stream. It all depends on the writing. Okay, yeah. Again, it depends on the writing. So let's go ahead and take a look. So this is the Infinite Frontier thing. So anyways, the next phase of the universe begins here. Dark Knight's Death Metal presented the darkest threats to the multiverse. DC Future State revealed what may lie ahead. Now it's time to look into the Infinite Frontier of the current day DC universe. Again, I still hate to play if I want the Connect 4 dub. Yes, that's right, Nick Clark. Absolutely. The best. So in Gotham City, the Joker jolts citizens awake with an attack even the Dark Knight never expected. In Brazil, a young woman discovers her destiny and her connection to the Amazons. In Belrev, Amanda Waller plots an invasion of Arkham Asylum. In the far reaches of space, Mongol dreams of galactic domination. Blah, 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 blah. You can kind of read this stuff here. Jeff Johns is still writing stuff for DC, which is surprising. And maybe not. I don't know, because there's all that issues going on with him in the Justice League movie. But we don't know any details, really, outside of just a few, like, claims, I guess, from Ray Fisher. But again, I hope an investigation was done. We actually have evidence presented. 3 events in a row. That's right. It's kind of exhausting with all these freaking events. But again, you'll kind of notice something that there's no Aquaman title this time around. So that series is done. But again, they've really kind of shortened their series to kind of once a month books, but they're going to be like longer pages. So that should be interesting. Yes, that's right, Nick Clark. The mobile game is great. Do you have a lot of free time? It depends. Some days I can have some little bits, and other days I can't. Why write characters when you can write events? Exactly. I guess I don't know if he necessarily sued WB. I don't know the full details of what Ray Fisher and what went on the Justice League set because again, it's so like there's not enough details that have been stated. Again, it's kind of all like he said, like hearsay in a lot of ways. Again, I just wish more evidence would come out. It's kind of a complicated thing. Yes, Waterworks is a pretty spectacular spot on the Monopoly board, Nick. You seem to like a lot of board games. Yeah, definitely. So again, this is kind of this Batman Urban Legends thing. So we'll kind of skim through. So again, there's going to be a couple different storylines. They're kind of going for the anthology angle. So because board games are awesome. I'm so confused what happened on set. So am I. Apparently some very not so nice things happen on set of Justice League. I mean, that movie's a Frankenstein film. If you look at it, it's kind of just a mess all around. In terms of like the behind the scenes stuff. I mean, I enjoyed it the first time I saw it, but I don't really have the urge to watch it again. I mean, I was kind of biased because I mean, I had a good time. That was the only movie I ever went to like a press screening. Bring back board game reviews. Maybe. So we got a story about Grifter. We got a Harley Quinn thing. We got Outsider's Tale. Just all this other stuff. And here's the next big thing. There's going to be a Joker book. Yes, Joker is getting his first ongoing series for the first time, I think, in like 40 years. So this one's going to be written by James Tynion. This one's going to be $5. How many pages is this? It's going to be 40 pages. So favorite Batman game? Probably Arkham City. Yeah, got to be Arkham City. I mean, that game is just absolutely outstanding from a story perspective, from an action standpoint. Arkham Knight, that's right. Hang on. First Shut Up Sean of the day. There we go. That's going to stay on screen for a little bit. So continuing the Shut Up Sean trend. So that's going to stay on screen. So yes, the Joker's getting his thing. He's going to have some issues with Bane and Joker and Punchline and all that other stuff. Mantle of Harper Row takes up the mantle. Harper Row's coming back. All right, cool. Harley Quinn #1. Again, Harley Quinn's kind of got her own little redemption arc going on right now. Basically, it's a new era with it and kind of stuff with Harley. So we got a crime syndicate thing. So basically the people, I believe they were the ones who kind of held John captive for several years and so on and so forth. So we got them. The new, wait, we got to replace this now. Hang on. Sean is the best. You're damn right. Sean is the best. Sean is the GOAT right here. So that's true. So yeah, so now we got the Suicide Squad written by Robbie Thompson, who just got off writing that shitty Teen Titans book, which again, I hope this is good. I'm not going to read it. I don't really have interest in reading about the Suicide Squad right now, especially if after what this writer just got done doing with the Teen Titans books. So, and again, I know they weren't the initial creative behind it, but they still wrote this stuff and they still wrote things really out of character and just really bad. So I don't have any good taste of it. So Superman, so we got another thing. So what's your opinion on The Social Network? I didn't really care for the movie. Didn't really care all that much. 1v1 Foursquare just prestiged. At least he's not writing Damien. Yes, that's a good thing, Dark Knight fan 75. That's a good thing. So we all hope for good things. Won't get it. So we got right here. Fat Frog. I don't know. I haven't seen her. I don't see her in anything. Come to think of it. Or actually, you know, we'll talk about her in a second. I think she's in one of the books. So here we got this thing. It's going to be Superman Red and Blue. It's basically Batman Black and White, but with a couple Superman stories. Some people work on Superman Future State. We got a Swamp Thing #1 thing. Okay, here's an intriguing one we'll talk about. Come on, pop up. I really hate how these links are broken. But anyways, so we got Teen Titans Academy #1. This is the first appearance of Red X. All right, there we go. So this is here. I don't know who Red X is. A lot of people are speculating it's going to be Clown Hunter. It could even be Tim Drake. But yeah. So okay, what are we at right here? Picked up Batman Scarecrow Tales comic. Oh, cool. Oh, the other one. She's doing okay. I was talking with her the other day. Maybe she'll want to jump on. I don't know. I could send her a message, but we'll see. I'll send her something really quick. Okay, so I was talking with her the other day, and she was doing okay last I checked. So, anyways, here's one that's an intriguing title. Red X is Kylo Ren now for some reason. Of course, he's gonna be Kylo Ren or Matt, the radar technician. Sir, I had a friend. Oh, geez. No, it's purely platonic for right now. But again, I know people ship us in the chat, so that's kind of fun. But what do you think about Citizen Kane? Haven't watched it, but but the hype behind it's kind of ridiculous. Do what you want, Fat Frog. I mean, I'm not opposed to whatever. You mean you want to talk about it in the chat? Go right ahead. Have some fun. That's fine by me. So anyways, here's the intriguing one. This is Teen Titans Academy #1, which actually sounds like a really good idea. This is kind of what I wanted the series to do. It just sucks kind of what they did to Damian's character in the process. It was just really shitty. So welcome to Teen Titans Academy, packed with both new superpowered teens and numerous dark secrets. Teen Titans Academy student body includes Shazam, a new Australian speedster, a trio of Gotham teen experites obsessed with Batman. One member of the first class will become the deadly Red X. Originally, new Teen Titans, including Nightwing, Starfire, Raven, Cyborg, and Beast Boy, will take on the role of teachers and mentors for the superpowered teens. Their goal to shape the next generation of heroes. Again, this is what I would have done with the characters. I think this is a smart idea. So I'm looking forward to this. So love the way you make your videos. Keep up the great work. Thank you, David the Master. My Hero Academia, Teen Titan style. Yeah, again, this is a good idea. This is what it should do. But again, it's going to be leading to that really angsty, angry future state. And it sucks that Damian's character had to be assassinated in the process in order to get to that point. And it sucks he's not going to be in it because I think it would be good. No, Fat Frog, Damian is not Red X. Based on, if you scroll up here to the Infinite cover right here, come on, scroll down. God, I hate Newsarama's website. It sucks. As you can see, that's him right here, and then this is Red X. So they're both on the same thing, so they can't possibly be the same person. There's that kind of just removes that theory. But anyways, let's keep moving on. We did Superman Red and Blue. We did Teen Titans Academy. Superman #29. So this is the new creative team by Philip Kennedy Johnson. X-Men Academy, kind of pretty good idea, although these teams did it already. Then again, I love those movies, so I'm hyped. Just hope it's good. Yeah, I hope it's good too. I really do. Writer Philip Kennedy Johnson jumps from DC Future State. Again, a lot of Future State creative is back working on both Superman and Action Comics. So the books are a little bit longer. They're a little more expensive. They're like $5 an issue, but they're not going to be twice monthly, it seems. Superman's just going to be the 2 comics, but that's going to be it. And then we kind of got more stuff with Superboy. Basically, it looks like they're going to be doing kind of some sort of maybe Death in the Family type Superman deal. I don't know what they're going to be doing. John is still aged up, and that's still really stupid. So, but again, based on what this writer was saying about Superman, yeah. Oh, shit. The CIA is after you for the crimes you committed in the Middle East. Yes, they are. So, I mean, I'm risking it all for all of you in the chat right now, just being on this stream. I mean, the cops are on you, Sean. Yes, they are. I'm risking everything to be on the stream for all of you. I hope you all enjoy what I do for you because I'm risking it all for each and every one of you. So, yeah, that's what's up. The cops are on you, Sean. Yes, I am. Oh, here we go. Yeah, you're a hero. Yes, I am. You're a brave man. Damn right I'm a brave man. You know, just being as brave as I possibly can. Rest in peace, Sean. Death by stream. We'll hold up base in Middle East until you return. Yes, that's right. just pray for me. So hopefully things turn out good. Very smart man. But anyways, so let's go to this one. So we have Batman 106. Again, the Batman stuff's what I'm most intrigued about. Wait, I'm going to hold this comment up on screen. You're the very smart man, and you are the best. See, I'm going to keep that on screen. See, some people actually do care about me, think I'm good. So anyways, here we go. So this is Batman 106. Here's the Infinite Frontier, whatever. Also featuring Robin. So they still are calling Damian Robin. We'll talk about his new look in a second, but it's going to be kind of a two-part thing. So this is James Tynion the Fourth continuing his thing. And you can kind of get a little brief glimpse at his new design here. And basically kind of who's in the Bat family, if assuming Newsarama's fucking site loads. Oh, shit. There it is. Come on. Load, you son of a bitch. All right, let's go ahead and pop the screen open. Come on, load, you son of a bitch. Fuck, I hate their site. It's just so slow. But anyway, so here's the Bat family right here. So this is Scarecrow right here. It looks like Huntress. Tim Drake is posing like a child because, again, whatever it is, he's, I guess, still Robin again. I don't know what's going on with that. I guess they're both kind of Robin, just like these are still Batgirls. So Batwoman's in the back there. Nightwing's there, back in the suit. Catwoman's there. Batman's there. Harley's there. Cass is there. Duke's there. Jason's there, looking like he's been hitting the gym like crazy. Punchline's there. Joker's there. Ghostmaker's there. That's Grifter. I'm not sure. Is that Azrael? I can't quite tell. Barbara Gordon's still there as Oracle. And then I think this is Tim Fox looking like he just got out of a Prince music video. And here's Damian kind of with his new design. This cover's by Jorge Jimenez, who's, obviously loves the Super Sons with a passion. So, of course, he's going to be front and center. That's kind of like one of the main talking points is like his new suit and design right here. I don't know what the hell Tim Drake is doing. Like, he's posing like he's 5. He's going through a weird crisis right now. So, anyway, let's go ahead and talk about this. Following the tragic events of Infinite Frontier #1, Batman and his new ally, Ghostmaker, must reckon with a new gang of operating Gotham City, but they connected to reemergence of the Scarecrow. Meanwhile, shadowy billionaire Simon Saint pitches an advanced law enforcement system to the all-new mayor, the creative team behind the epic Joker War with the terms of thrill. So again, this is kind of them setting up the magistrate and stuff like that. Imagine he didn't do that to his costume on purpose, but he just fell in black paint. You could be right. Plus the backup story. So this is the one I'm more intrigued about. This is the Joshua Williams thing. So these are going to be 40-page comics. The Joshua Williams story is going to be a 2-part. It's going to start in Batman, and then it's going to go right into Detective Comics 1034. So Damian Wayne is on the run after everything he's gone through. Can he escape Gotham and find his way back to where his journey started, to his mother, Talia al Ghul? This 2-part tale concludes this month in Detective Comics 1034. So again, he's already on the run, and he's going to be from what the writers in that were saying, he's got kind of a big story arc coming up. Like they're saying, they keep teasing it as something really big. So I'm not exactly sure what it's going to be. But anyway, so here's Detective Comics 1034. This one's written by Mariko, blocks Sean on Twitter, Tamaki, for no reason. I'm just bringing that up because for whatever reason, this person blocked me. So they're the one writing that awful looking YA Starfire book. So I don't know what their deal is. I've never even interacted with this person. So I must be on a blockchain or something. But again, that just goes to show that they probably have they won't accept criticism of any kind, or they're very I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but yes, so they're taking over for Peter J. Tomasi, who is nowhere to be found in any of this. I think he's still going to be running some of the Challenge of the Super Sun stuff, but yeah, it's I don't know where him and Dan Jurgens and all these other talented writers are. It's kind of unfortunate because that Tomasi has been taken off Detective Comics because he was consistently good on it, especially being replaced with somebody who comes across who I don't think is going to be all that great. But yeah, so DC future state may be over. The president looks tense with the loss of Fortune and Manor, the election of Mayor Nakano, and the growing anti-vigilante sentiment in Gotham. Bruce Wayne must rethink how to be Batman or risk being left behind by his own city. To make matters worse, a catastrophic crime wave has taken a hold of the city, culminating in a murder mystery that hits close to home. The suspects mount, the clues multiply, and the trail of bodies hasn't ended yet. Eisner Award-winning writer Mariko Tamaki and superstar Dan Mora's art's pretty good, so we get an exciting and surprising death-defying new chapter in Detective Comics. So there's that. And then, of course, the more important thing is the backup storyline. Plus, in the second and concluding chapter, Demon or Detective, Damian Wayne meets a startling new faction from his family's checkered past. But what is the League of Lazarus? So, yeah, I don't... Hello, Andre Rance. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you on here. Always enjoy your comments and inputs. DC loves treating Tomasi poorly. Yes, they do. I don't understand how this guy's just keeps getting like every time he does good, like somebody else comes in, just kind of like shafts his work or something. It's really dumb. If Damian is the killer, I'm going to force Flash to reboot the universe again. You know what? Based on kind of what the writers were saying, like they seem to really care about the character and are excited to write him. I don't think he's going to be a killer. Again, there's kind of like some things that are intriguing me about it, but I don't think he really is. But we're going to have to wait and see. Hello, Saiyan Quad 92. Wonder Woman looks interesting. Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. So Batman, Superman. Yeah, we still got a ways to go, but the comics are a lot less than normal this month. In the aftermath of Dark Knight's Metal, catch a glimpse of a brave new worlds within DC Universe. What are these strange planets? As we delve into the parallel lives of the Man of Steel and Dark Knight, we'll meet new villains, new heroes, alternative realities, and transdimensional collision that will need to see believed. Dastardly debut of a cadre of new villains, including Spider Lady and her poisonous webs, Dr. Adam, sports kryptonite pendant, and the mechanical machinations of the unknown wizard. You've never seen Batman and Superman like this before, so buckle up and get ready for the start of a new area, courtesy of writer Ji Luen Yang and artist Ivan Rice. So Batman, Superman. I have not read any of the Batman, Superman books, but I feel like I should. His costume looks super cool, yes. And we got more continued stuff with Catwoman. Joelle Jones doing the stuff. I have not paid attention to any of the Catwoman stuff. Favorite AVGN episode, David? I don't know. I liked his Godzilla one. Hey, Tevya, how you doing? So next we got The Flash number 768. The retirement of Wally West begins. Oh, great. Look at this. Wally West is being forced to retire once again because, fuck Wally West. I don't know what it is. Wally West is clearly the more popular Flash over Barry Allen. And for whatever reason, Wally keeps getting treated like shit, like as a character. And it's really unfortunate. So it's kind of ridiculous. After the spanning events from DC Universe Rebirth to Heroes in Crisis, Darkness Dawn, the former Kid Flash decides to call it quits, but the current Flash needs his former pronoun now more than ever. From Infinite Frontiers, Flash, yay. Justice League. Oh boy, Bendis is taking over a new comic. Again, there's some backup stories being written too, so he's not the only one working on this thing. But Bendis is reuniting with this. He's going from Superman, and he's going to be taking over the Justice League. Whatever the reason is, I don't know. Superman, Batman, The Flash, Hawker, Aquaman, Hippolyta, new DC powerhouse, Naomi, and is that Black Adam? Superman is leading the charge to reinvent the Justice League, and at the same time, new cosmic power threat arrives from Naomi's homeworld to rule the Earth. I've not read any Naomi, but I guess that's his new character. I love Wally West, and I don't really like the way they've been treating him. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. John Kent, yes, Tevya, John Kent is once again kind of in the shitter. All right, Nightwing number 78. This is one I feel like is going to be really good, though. This is going to be Tom Taylor who's taking over Nightwing. So Nightwing is back, and his drive to keep Bloodhaven safe has never been stronger, but his adopted city has elected a new mayor with their last name, Zuko. Ooh. When Nightwing enlists Batgirl's help to investigate the politician bearing the same name as the man who murdered his parents, she unearths details that will shock and fundamentally change the hero. So again, Tom Taylor just got off of Deceased, and I really love Deceased, and I'm happy to see him back working this time on Nightwing. So that's cool. All right, Wonder Woman number 770. This one's written by Becky Cloonan, who worked on Gotham Academy. So again, Nightwing I feel like is like the most given, like that it's going to be good because Tom Taylor did some really good work on Deceased, and he writes DC characters very well. Nightwing is the Avatar, confirmed. Yes. So Nightwing I feel like it's going to be good. You got Barbara Gordon's going to be a mainstay in that book, and it's going to kind of be them together, and that's a good thing. So finally, we can stop with this will-be won't-be bullshit, and they're just going to be working together consistently. Barbara Gordon's going to be a big focal point in a lot of these books. All right, so what do we got here? Wonder Woman 770. What is happening? Where can I find the Batfan poster? I don't know which Batman poster you're talking about. Nightwing Adventures is so interesting. Can't wait. Wonder Woman just woke up in the middle of a battle with a rampaging hordes of mythological beasts bearing down on her. Not even the princes of the Amazons can survive such an assault, but that's okay. It's just another day in Valhalla. The warriors spend their days fighting, their nights drinking, and they die in combat, resurrected time. Some backup stories. So yeah, Wonder Woman's in good hands, I feel like, with Becky Cloonan. Again, I really liked what she did on Gotham Academy. How do I feel about the Superman family? The Superman family is great. in general. I just still think it's dumb that John Kent is still aged up. But yeah, so I think that's cool that we're going to get Wonder Woman. And Wonder Woman's got a sensational Wonder Woman Series 2 on top of that. And I think that's it. Celebrating Wonder Woman's 80th anniversary, which, by the way, Wonder Woman 84 comes out next week. So that should be fun here. So talking about this stuff here. I think all this is here. We got some young adult novels. A Johnny Constantine. Yeah. Oh, God, I hate these YA books. So here's another YA book because DC, for whatever reason, thinks these are good. Catwoman Soul Stealer. I've just seen so many bad ones. Teen Titans Raven hardcover. Definitely not going to be interested in that. American Vampire, number 6. With the help of this. Okay, so this is Scott Snyder stuff. Batman Black and White, number 4. Okay, so this one I'm actually intrigued by. So there's going to be a couple. I like the Batman Black and White stuff. So Maps Mizuguchi is going to be in one of these stories. So that's going to be cool. That's the one I'm most looking forward to because I always really liked Gotham Academy, and I thought Maps should appear in more stuff. Batwoman / Catwoman number 4. So this is Tom King's latest thing. I don't like the way he writes the Bat-Cat stuff. It made me dislike him, actually, like the way it was written. Like, I'm just like, Bat-Cat, Bat-Cat. I mean, I used to really like Batwoman and Catwoman, but that run made me dislike it. Tim Drake, you know what, Andre? I don't know, because sometimes he's Robin and sometimes he's Red Robin. It really doesn't make any sense. But if you look at those Batman stories, they still are calling Damian Robin and then Tim Drake Red Robin, and he's drawn. Do you watch the Oscars? No, I don't want to waste my time watching that shit. Joker. Okay, so there's that stuff. Again, don't really care for it. I think Helena, there's supposed to be Helena Wayne, I'm guessing. Catwoman's right there doing her thing. There's the cover. Yeah, I'm not really reading the Batwoman, Catwoman stuff. I read enough about it in his Batman run. I just don't have any interest in it. It's outside continuity, so I need to worry. Batman White Knight presents Harley Quinn number 6, so I guess we're getting some more White Knight stuff. I've heard good things about White Knight, but I haven't checked it out. Next, we have Batman vs. Ra's al Ghul number 5. At last, the miniseries that began. Just some Batman and Rage stuff. I haven't read any of this, so I don't know. Yeah, Abrama, Bat and Cat is like Barbara and Dick calling each other Bird and Bat. It's kind of dumb. And again, that's all they said to each other. It just, I couldn't stand it. Like it just made me dislike it. So, and again, this is somebody who normally likes Batwoman and Catwoman, like especially in the Arkham games and that. Yeah. Burger King or McDonald's, Sean? Depends on my mood. I like the Bacon King sandwich. But again, like and BK's fries can be good, but I feel like I'm sometimes go to McDonald's more. I don't know. It's there. Why are they sticking with Age Up John Kent Superboy? I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea. The Dreaming, don't know what this is, don't care. Green Lantern Season 2, Grant Morrison's writing this. I haven't been reading Green Lantern, but I haven't heard really great things. Yeah, Tim Drake and Stephanie Brown will have something in Future State, but I was hearing rumors that Stephanie Brown's going to be training the Bat Family, so I don't know if that's true. Joker Harley, Criminal Insanity. Haven't been reading this one. More Black Label stuff. Looney Tunes, again, just kind of reading. Mad Magazine, just kind of skimmed. Man Bat number 2, that's right. Man Bat is getting a comic. Task Force X, it's tying into Suicide Squad. That's kind of surprising. The other history of the DC Universe, I haven't been reading any of these things, but it sounds kind of interesting. Tom King's Rorschach, number 6. Not really reading that either. Strange Adventures, also written by Tom King. Not reading this either. Sweet Tooth Return. Is this Sweet Tooth the Twisted Metal? Oh, I guess not. Truth and Justice number 12. DC's new anthology series continues. Prisoners around Metropolis are waking up in their old homes and where how they got here and being accused of escaping from Strikers Island. Supreme will need us all in his power as journalists. Blah, 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 blah. Not much else here. Dark Knight's Metal, Death Metal trade paperback. The Batman Who Laughs trade paperback. Kind of sick of this guy. DC's Dead Planet. Hardcover. Definitely want to be trying picking up some DC stuff. Batman Adventures, Riddle Me This, trade paperback. Okay. Batman Creature of the Night. These are trade paperbacks. Batman Kings of Fear, trade paperback. Just some more trade paperbacks. We're going to be kind of through the 80s. Stuff that's Event Leviathan, definitely not picking that up. Legion of Superheroes, no. Metal Men, no. New Gods, no. Suicide Squad, no. Superman, all right, here we go. This is some good shit right here. Superman by Peter Tomasi and Patrick Gleason Omnibus. Yes, this thing's $100, but my God, this run is worth every penny. It's that freaking good. This has a lot of stuff in there. Over 1,000 pages of brilliant Superman writing. There we go. Look at this good shit right here. Look at this good, wholesome shit. This is the kind of shit that I want to see more of. And unfortunately, DC decided, no, we want to age up John Kent. But yes, like, again, this is some good shit. This is stuff I'd recommend picking up because, again, the Superman book was so good. No, he's still the Red Hood, Andre. Give me a second. I'm gonna get a drink. Losing my voice talking all this much. All right, let's recover. How long has this stream been going on for? I've been talking for like almost 40 straight minutes. So, Superman Up in the Sky by Tom King. Nope. Wonder Woman trade paperbacks, and that's it. So there we go. That is the entire March 2020 solicitations. I'm going to stop sharing the screen for a second. 35 minutes. And again, I want to bring your attention to something else in a second. Hang on. I wanted to pull something up really quick when it comes to Damien's new design. So we're going to be definitely talking about that. So just give me 1 second. Let me just go ahead and pull that up because we're going to be talking about the baby bat in a second. Let me go to my Twitter. So many things. All right. Let's pull it up. Media. This is from artist Gleb Melnikov. I think that's how you say it. Oh, he's also teasing that he's going to have another costume too. So let's go here. Let's share the screen. And there we go. There is the all-new Damian Wayne costume. So what does everybody think of this new suit? Again, I know I have a lot of fans on my channel, so I definitely want to do a screen share. But it seems to me that like most people generally are all for this. So he's got some new... He's got kind of like his Detective Comics one. All he's got like... got that look. Definitely have some gold lacings in there. You got the gloves right here too. And, you know, it's kind of the new look. So, again, I just looked at this artist tweets, and he mentioned that he's going to be also doing some other new designs too, I guess. I don't know. Let's take a look. All right, here we go. Yeah, so it seems like they're just doing, you know, this. They're doing this design, and they're going to be doing some other new stuff too. So, just wanted to bring that to everyone's attention really quickly. So this is the new design. What does everybody think? Kind of reminds me of like Ninja Without the Master. What about that? Yeah, not a fan of the suit, Tevya. I like some of it. I think it looks kind of unique. It certainly is gold. I like the gold gloves. But again, the mask, I don't understand the point of it if it's not going to really hide his identity so very well. He once again proves that he has like the ultimate sense of fashion that nobody else can kind of keep up with. So I will say that though, he in terms of fashion, he outshines the whole Bat family. So we got that to think of. They were talking. I was reading some other articles talking about like his next big storyline. Apparently, this is like this detective, or you know, whatever it was. What the hell was it called again? Demon or detective storyline is going to lead to something really big with this character. I'm not exactly sure what it is because he's once again going off solo. So Bruce, I saw some images. He's going to actually be hugging his mom for the first time in like, I don't know how long. So I don't know exactly what's going on there. I hope he stays heroic. But again, for some reason, we just can't seem to have that. This character has been through the shitter, like really, really bad. So there's got to be like a good thing coming. I can't it just can't all end that way. Because again, there hasn't been a sense of like hopefulness or anything good for a while right now. So, and again, from what this artist said, has hinted at, there's going to be another new costume. So we got that to think of too. And I was reading some other articles talking about the Bat Family editorial stuff. Let me see if I can find that really quickly. Pull that article up, and then we can look at that together. Excuse me. Just 1 second. All right. I like that the writers enthusiastic about writing Damien on Twitter. Hope that. Right. So that's a good sign. At least somebody seems to care. Like they were sharing, like the writers could be Joshua Williamson, who I guess worked on The Flash, and he seemed very enthusiastic. Him and the artist seemed very excited to be like talking about it. Again, a lot of people have just been like, who seem to be Super Sons fans, seem to be excited about working on this stuff. I mean, they got figures in that. I know the artist is a big fan, so that has to be a good sign. I have to hold out hope that we could get something good out of it. Again, we're just gonna have to wait and see. But here's the article. Let me pull it up right here, and then we'll kind of go through this thing, and then I think I might wrap this thing up just under an hour. Yeah. I have read the Skull Island Birth of Kong comics, David. Nothing else outside of that, though. So just those. Yeah, I really wish they could, Tevya. I really wish they could do that. It's really unfortunate what's happened to Little John over there. He's really been kind of shafted as a character ever since Bendis took over, and we lost what made it special. Really, like, that's why we have these prequel Super Sun series, because the demand is so high, and DC is kind of like, it kind of reminds me of the WWE, like when they'll push a superstar that's just not liked at all, and the fans are pretty much just backing somebody else, and they just try everything in their power to just like not have that other person go, because it's like, no, they're just really petty. That's the way I kind of see DC Comics. It's just like they're really petty about some of their stuff, and they just won't fix things. They really just won't do it. Like they're just like, no, we'd rather just stick with dumb decisions than just try to fix them. And sometimes you'll get lucky and they'll do that, but they are really petty when it comes to stuff like that I've noticed. Enough love to the. They really never give enough love to the Bat Family or the Green Lantern Corps. That needs change. Seriously, feels like nobody knows what the Green Lantern Corps is anymore. Yeah, I mean, Bat Family is getting more stuff than anybody else, but yeah. All right. So I looked at the solicitations. Let me share the screen really quick, and I'm going to wrap this thing up in a second. All right, so here we go. Here's this article right here. Batman editor Ben Abernathy teases the Bat Family's role in Future State and beyond. So Future State, it's not fully set in stone, but it definitely seems like that's what they're going to. And again, I don't like when things do that, because I feel like that kind of limits you creatively, where you're just like, okay, this is exactly how the future is going to be. No, don't do that, because then it just erases all the suspense for the present day storylines. Here we go. Falling Square. They mentioned Damian Wayne having an epic falling out with his father and quit being Robin, and Nightwing regained his memory. So basically, so much miserable stuff for a while. There's got to be a little bit of fun and relief at some point. My goodness, it's just been one event after the other. You got to have some relief at times. Again, just maybe something like a month where they have like just kind of a little fun storyline. So again, we'll finish this off before all the stories take place. Gathering Group editor, blah blah blah, new locations. So this interview is CBR, kind of a trash site for the most part, but I guess or whatever. You think Tom Cruise would be a good Batman? No, I don't think Tom Cruise would be at all, David. I mean, he matched Christian Bale's on-set rant, but his was more justified than Christian Bale's. We're even more, but I think Dick and Daniel should be built more. Yeah, I think JS, HS, SJ, SJ. So I can't even say that. But yes, they should work on building that more. And I think there's a chance that we might get more of it. But again, I don't know where Tomasi is in all this stuff. I think he's just going to be writing Challenge of the Super Sons, but he should be on more stuff. But unfortunately, we're getting somebody else, and the creative just kind of sucks. That is Tim and Jason's new costumes. I kind of like Tim's new costume, but Jason's I'm not all that sure I liked. I agree his rant was justified. All right, so let's read this interview really quick. Then I'm going to take a break because my voice is giving out. I can't really talk consistently for 45 minutes straight through without a breather, so we're just going to keep going. There have been a pretty exciting news regarding the creative teams involved with the Bat Family titles next year. Again, there's a lot of Bat Family stuff. John Ridley, Mariko Tamaki have been confirmed. There's talks of projects like Tom Taylor and Chip Zdarsky. Can you give us an idea which careers we can expect? So, future state debut in a few weeks, and I'm so proud of the line of titles that's put together. Tom Taylor is taking over Nightwing. OJ with the plan. Anyone to read their work on Suicide Squad and Justice knows what to expect. We're really proud to have Chip Zdarsky working on the Batgroup story of the debut of Batman Urban Legends in March, which is a 64-page monthly Bat Family anthology. This series will have killer new creators. Jason Todd's will be continuing. So, again, Red Hood doesn't seem to have a solo comic stuff. It just seems like we're going to have a lot of backup stories and anthology books, which seems to be what they're going to be doing, which, I mean, it gives you more content, and that it means less to have to purchase, so I guess that's okay. Basically, so we got that. Some of this has been announced there, and it'll become pretty obvious in March, but Future State is not a throwaway event. It's not time wasted in any way. It's all part of a plan we've been working on for a while. Future State is essential reading in many ways. This is not what if. It's all connected. We've been playing this since Detective 1027. Again, I still think that's kind of dumb because if you have Future State set in stone, that means you're very limited creatively. So I mean, I always looked at it as kind of a what if or a potential future, but perhaps this is something that they're trying to alter. So Urban Legends, Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn's getting her own book. We also have Joker series, which is something we've been working on for a while. I think James and I started talking about it. And beyond, there's one component I want to mention ties to things we're experimenting. There's a 4-page pronged approach we're using. We're launching into March. The first time I mentioned is Urban Legends, a monthly 64. Batman, Detective Comics, Joker are going to be oversized monthlies as well. They're going to be 30-page stories each month and will feature a backup story, which will sometimes connect with the Joker. We have the Punchline team back together. Again, more Tinian Batman stuff. What we have in Batman 106 and Detective 1034 is March is a Damian Robin backup story. One of the questions we've been asked for the past year is, where's Damian? So people should probably keep an eye on that. So that's something you want to pay attention to. Catwoman's got her things. Batman, Superman 16. How in the future does it affect place events? Future State rises from the ashes of Dark Knight's death metal. At the conclusion of that series, we've got to look at potential futures. In the case of Gotham, we got a glimpse at the very new future. Okay, so potential. So we got to look at Future State as potential. Thoughts on Ray Harryhausen movies? Ray Harryhausen, cool beast from 20,000 Fathoms. He did some other stuff too. I'm just drawing a blank right now. Sorry, just trying to focus on getting this part out here and answering questions. How can Future State be set in stone? Means Wally West gets even more screwed over. Yeah. Hope they can wreck on the terrible Teen Titans team. Yes. Fair place to eat onion rings. I have no idea. I really want to know if you get the Red X. Really hope it's Jason Todd. It'll be so cool when we lose ends like Teen Titans show. Okay. So we got that stuff here. Tim Fox is Batman for whatever reason. Again, I have no idea who Tim Fox really even is. Like, I don't think if he should even be like in consideration for Batman, considering he has pretty much nothing to do with Batman. Like, why get a character who's not really linked to the Bat family at all in like any comics for the most part? Luke Fox, at least I could understand that because he's been Batwing and it makes sense. But Tim Fox, who the hell is Tim Fox? So again, I'm sure he's been it's a character I haven't really read anything about for the past couple of years. I didn't even know they existed for the most part. And I do read a lot of Batman comics. I just, I don't understand why Tim Fox of all people is being chosen as the next Batman. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. There's so many other better candidates to do so, like within the Bat family. Who is Tim Fox? He's the son of Lucius Fox. I have no idea who is Tim. Yeah, exactly. Tim Fox, like Luke Fox, Batwing, Lucius Fox. You never hear about Tim Fox. So why is he even being like considered? I don't know. I don't think Tim Fox should be Batman. So, I mean, there's so many other characters within the Bat family that deserve that title more. Tim was an exact character, but is very obscure. Again, Tim Drake, he was in some Future State stuff, so I don't know where Tim Drake is at, Tevya. We have Artie Nakano, an anti-vigilante police officer, is running mayor of Gotham. We'll be playing part in this. Oh, yeah, Nakano's a big part of it all, so Nakano seems to be in a big role, so that's what Tomasi's been working towards. Where is Tomasi? Why isn't he working on any Bat titles? It's stupid. Maybe he's coming back in April. I don't know. I hope he's been writing something. So we got the Joker stuff. Stuff with Jim Gordon, who's kind of like retiring, stuff like that. So Joker and stuff. So we saw Joker War. That Joker's a little upset with Bane. Looks like the two of them may be headed towards something in war. Is there anything? No, I cannot. You're right. Joker is not really pleased with Bane. Joker lays out exactly what he thinks of Bane. That Joker War is on a story that James and Gerlin did. In a lot of ways, that telegraphs what his thoughts are regarding the killing of Alfred, the impact it had on Damian, and everything along those lines. So again, there's more teases there. I feel like Damian will probably show up with Joker. Sinbor. I have no idea who that is, David. Yeah, Tomasi should take over Superman. I sadly have to leave the video because dinner, but thank you for the fire content. You're welcome. I'm just gonna be wrapping up in a few minutes, so you can always check out the end of it. But I appreciate you for sitting down and watching the video. Luke Fox, at least it would have made sense. Yeah, I agree. Mentioned Batman and Detective are going to be stories about Robin. Are those stories okay, here's where you want to hear about Tim Drake, Tevya. So fair enough, you mentioned that in Batman and Detective there are going to be stories about Robin. Are these stories exclusively about Damian Wayne? Yep, the backups in March are all about Damian. It connects directly with what's been going on with him. Tim Drake is featured in Future State Robin Eternal book. It reminds folks of why Tim is such a great character. Let's just say that Tim is not forgotten. We have active plans for just about any core character you can name. So again, the Damian stuff is going to be a focal point in March that sets things up for the future. I think that Harley putting the bullet through Joker's face, Gotham as a character, full bad guys, so on, so on and forth. Need water. Would you like to see a solo Robin movie after Dark Knight Rises? No, I think we're pretty much set in that universe. I like it how it has the beginning, middle, and end. But yeah. Tim Drake still is there, Tevya. He just he's got to have stuff in Future State. Damian's the only character we don't know anything about his Future State plans. Because he's just not been mentioned in any Bat book. Tim Drake's at least in that with Stephanie Brown. So I have no idea about anything that's really going to be going on. So I was also looking at the writer Joshua Williamson's Twitter, and he has a lot of stuff with Damian and gifs about it. Like they seem to be teasing something really big with this character. So that's something that's interesting to me. Most exciting things, I guess, is backup stuff and Detective. Favorite John Wayne film? I don't know. I know my dad's a huge John Wayne fan. Fuck, I even have a John Wayne clock like hanging up down here. But I can't really pick a favorite. Hatari. You know what? I'll say Hatari was my favorite John Wayne film. I always kind of liked that one. I don't know. Are the best couple? Hey, that's cool. They're going to have some stuff in Future States, so you can look forward to that. Favorite place to have a milkshake? I have no idea, David. Sometimes the ones I make are pretty good. So maybe my house. Or just kind of a local place or whatever. So I make pretty good milkshakes. So I miss Kathy. Oh yes, Kathy. Chatty Kathy. I miss her too. I miss a lot of the stuff in that Brilliant Superman book. But any last minute questions? Opinions on Allen movies? I have no idea. Allen movies? I don't know. You mean the Alien movies? David? Sure, why not? It'd be better than Saturn Girl. You have a favorite pizza place? Some local stuff that I like is pretty good. Legion of Superheroes dead. It seems to be Tevya. It doesn't seem to be there. Favorite game? I don't really have one. There's a lot of games I like. My Thanksgiving was pretty shway, Andre. It was pretty shway. Oh, Alien. I really like Aliens. The first Alien is really slow build, but it's still got some good stuff. Alien 3 is a real big disappointment. Resurrection is just weird. AVP 1's decent. It's not terrible. AVP Requiem, I did a co-op review with Gem 99 show, and we just ripped that movie to shreds. I hate that movie. Prometheus was a very big disappointment for me, especially after the amazing trailers. I don't despise it, but I don't think it's very good. Alien Covenant sucks. And in terms of the Predator movie, since they kind of link to that, I think Predator 1 is one of the all-time greatest films. Predator 2 is pretty solid. Predators can be fun. Even the Predator, I can get some enjoyment. So I'm more of a Predator than Alien fan. Favorite Bat family member? I'm biased towards Damian. He's my personal favorite. Batman's up there for sure. Nightwing. Those are definitely top 3. After that, it's really tough to kind of choose. I really like Barbara Gordon, Oracle. Jason Todd, of course, is pretty awesome. Hell, even for Halloween, I dressed up as the Red Hood, so I'm a big Red Hood fan. After that, it's really tough to kind of choose. I mean, I really like the Bat Family in general. I mean, I still like Tim Drake. I still like Stephanie Brown, Cassandra Cain, Kate Kane, Alfred. Fucking Alfred's awesome. Duke's kind of more like he's all right. I don't really get into his character all that much, all things considered. Yeah. Wondering if you can check out my review of The Mandalorian. Sure, I'll check it out, Tevya. Most overrated movie you've seen? Maybe the Godfather movies. Least favorite Batman comic? I don't know what my least favorite stuff is, but there's so many ones. I'm sure there's some bad comics that I've read. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure what would be the worst. But we'll be in the TV show movie one day. Well, Andre Rance, you're gonna get your wish because Tim Drake is going to be in Titans season 3, from what I heard. That's all right, Tevye. I already know Luke Skywalker's in it, so you don't have to like spoil that. Favorite Titans run? I don't know. I mean, everyone always goes to the original, like, kind of New Teen Titans run by Wolfman and Perez. And while there is a lot of good stuff in there, I don't think it's kind of the end-all, be-all of comic books. There's some great stuff for sure, but I don't know. Because there's a lot of bits and stuff. I don't know. It's tough to choose. Favorite live-action DC movie? Batman 1989. Really biased towards that one. Marty's talented. Like, he's an all-time great. Casino, Goodfellas, just some great stuff there. Not exactly sure. Favorite Flash family member and Superman family member? I don't know. With the Superman family, I'm really biased towards Clark and John. John really grew on me, especially with Super Sons. And Superman's just Superman. It's tough to not like him. Still really like Kara as well. Connor I like, but I don't like him as much as John or Superman. I don't know. Do you like the Insider movie? Not exactly sure what that is. Any more questions? I'm going to stretch this out to an hour and then I'm going to end it. Give my voice a break. And then I guess I'll tell you what I got planned. But I felt like now would be a good time to work on a solicitation video. All right. Do you think the Bat Family could be in Fortnite? If they could, what Bat Family would you want to see? I don't play Fortnite, but I'm sure they'll show up at some point. So, sorry about your spacebar, Caesar of Rome. I'm sorry about that. Favorite McDonald's breakfast? Oh, the bacon, egg, and cheese bagel with the hash browns on the side. Definitely like it. Oh, sweet, it's working. Favorite puzzle game? Tetris. Gotta go with Tetris. If I had to pick one. It's very addicting. I like this Tetris thing, and then I get it, and I play for like... I'm like, all right, I'll play for a minute. I end up playing for like 30 to 40 minutes. I'm like, shit. Let's see what else we got. Got 1 minute left. Can't wait to hear you talk about Batman vs. Robin. Yes, I already started writing the script on it. So I'm looking forward to talking about that one. Should be fun. Worst movie you've seen? Oh, God, that's really tough, David, because like there's been some really shitty movies I've seen over the years. I watched this one movie called Killer Mermaid on Netflix. That was just absolutely atrocious. But there's been movies that have pissed me off in the theater. But like, I don't know what the worst thing I've ever seen. It's really tough to choose because like there's some movies I've seen that I just can't stomach a second viewing. They're just awful. Yes, I do believe the Super Sons can one day get their own animated movie, Tevya. I think it's a very strong possibility. Any opinion on Cyberpunk 2077? Well, I have not played the game yet. I definitely asked for it for Christmas as a gift. I've heard about the glitching and error issues and that they took it down from the PSN store. So I am kind of disappointed about that. I hope a lot of them are fixed by the time I get the game, if I do get it. But I am looking forward to playing it. I really hope that next season you're interested in Kyle Ray and Jessica Cruz. That'd be super cool. Yeah, it would be really cool. I have not seen the Master and Commander with Russell Crowe. Okay, got about a minute. Any other last minute questions before I end this hour-long stream that I could answer? I definitely wanted to do one of these live streams to kind of because I haven't done one of these in a while. I definitely want to do another live watching at some point, but I had a little bit of time really quickly, and I figured I'd talk about the solicitations. Favorite YouTuber? I don't really have a favorite YouTuber. I really can't choose. There's a lot of channels I enjoy. Thoughts on Batman Arkham Origins? I think the game is pretty good. I think it gets a little too much hate. The boss battles are the best of the Arkham franchise. There's some great cinematic elements to it. Voice acting is pretty solid all around. Yeah. Bug glitch is super annoying for Cyberpunk with Keanu Reeves is great in that game. That's awesome. When is the next live stream? I don't know. I really don't know, David. This was just kind of like I got a few minutes to stream. I'm going to go ahead and do it type of deal. But I definitely really want to get back to doing the live watches. I think that'd be fun. Wondering when we should do a stream together. I don't know, Tevya. It's all kind of up in the air right now. Agreed. Okay, I don't know what you agreed to, but I think it's probably to my Arkham Origins question. But I guess I'll let you know what I've got planned next for the channel before I go ahead and end this thing out. So I want to talk about the solicitations things. And I did post a comment or did a community post asking people what they wanted to see me cover on this channel. So I gave some ideas out there. I did appear on some live streams this past week. I appeared on one on Jack Buchanan's channel, Big Jack Films. I did one on Nick Jackson's channel. They were kind of just brief, like last minute things. But I do want to do some more live streams in the near future, have some guests on and just kind of talk about some stuff. I have a lot of fun on Kaiju Network's channel because we just kind of talk the shit. But next thing I'm working on is the Batman versus Robin review, and I already started writing it last night. So have you been in Big Jackson's met? Have you in Big Jackson's met in person? Big Jack's? Oh, Big Jack Film? Do you mean? Okay, I'm a little confused by David's comment. I'll just wait till he fixes it. But anyways, so next thing's working on Batman vs. Robin review is the next thing. That one should be fun. I just rewatched the movie last night. Spoilers, I do like the movie. I think it is pretty solid. I know some people have issues with it because of it's the way it's kind of like takes elements from the source material, but I'm trying to judge it as the film itself. And as the film itself, I think it's pretty good. Actually, yes, David, Jack and I have met in person. We met at G-Fest 2018. That's the first time I actually met Jack because I was aware of him through Nick's, from my other friend's Nick's stream. And because Nick was really, that's kind of when I started collaborating with people more on YouTube, was back in 2018 after I popped up on a live stream for Nick Jackson's channel. And then I ended up meeting Jack in person. And then we talked for a bit. And then, he started sharing my stuff. I mean, I talk with Jack all the time. So we've done some collaborations in the past. I mean, obviously I go and I voice Perfect Cell a lot for his stuff. Any chance we can get a Perfect Cell cameo, it's fun. And, I was on a stream on this past Wednesday and I shared it on the channel. So if you guys want to check that out, it was a lot of fun. Nothing as legendary as the 8+ hour CCXP stream. But I mean, it was only like that stream on his this past week was 4 hours, so it definitely was a lot. But yeah. All right. Any last minute questions before I wrap this thing up? But I'm just going to emphasize next thing I'm working on is the Batman vs. Robin review, and then after that, I'm trying to finish up some of the DCAMU stuff because I'm not sure what I want to do next. I'm kind of at that point where I'm just like thinking what I want to do next, really to kind of boost the channel up. Yeah. Michael Crichton books. Yes, I have. Okay, so I have read Michael Crichton books. Jurassic Park. I read The Lost World. What was another one he did? Was it Prey? And then Congo. Do you live in LA? No, I don't live in LA. Favorite Damien book? I mean, Super Sons, Batman Robin is great. By Tomasi. Robin, Son of Batman, you can't go wrong. I'm really loving Deceased. There's stuff Morrison did with him and Dick Grayson that's also pretty good. How about the Marvel animated movies? I don't really watch those, Tevye. I'm more of DC kind of person. Favorite movie? Jaws. I feel like Jaws has got that number one spot. Favorite Cartoon Network show? Oh God, this is really, really tough because there's a lot of shows I really liked. Maybe Ed, Edd n Eddy was one. Ed, Edd n Eddy is definitely one that's up there. I also wanted to cover some TV show type reviews on the channel, like kind of like what I did with Batman the Animated Series and review like every episode. That's something I'm considering doing. Any opinions on the Star Wars shows coming out in 2021? Not much, Tevya. Not much. Do you like Les Miserables? No. I think it's pretty done with Russell Crowe and his awful singing. So, yeah. All right. I think I'm going to wrap this thing up. Thank you all for kind of joining me on this live stream. I got some comic book reviews that are coming out next week. I still got to cover out the rest of those endless winter things. I just didn't have the energy or enthusiasm to do so. But yeah, so Monday is going to be the next challenge of the Super Sons review, and on Tuesday we'll be talking about the final issue of Peter Tomasi's Detective Comics run. I've seen some of the previews for the issue, and it actually looks really good. So I am looking forward to that. And I'm going to be working on this Batman vs. Robin review like after this video. And I'm just going to be doing some other stuff on the side, I guess. So thank you all so very much for this. I'm going to try and do another live stream before Christmas, or possibly even like a brief. I will talk about Wonder Woman 1984 next week. That'll be the next big movie review. But I really wanted to thank every single one of you for being on the stream, being very supportive of the channel this past year. Dang it, Raven, you did miss it. So yes, I'm sorry that you missed it. My voice is going to give out right now, Raven. But it's good to see you in the chat. Sorry you couldn't see it, but God, my voice, it's really just killing me right now. But yeah, so now you're sad. But anyways, maybe you can do another stream later on. You can do one. Tevya's in the chat. You guys should do a stream at some point. So I'm gonna give my voice a rest. That's right. You can always do a rewatch. We'll talk about the solicitations and stuff. But yes, Andre, thank you very much. Andre always, I'm gonna say shout out to Andre in the chat. Always has the most nice comments I've ever seen on YouTube. So everyone just, give him a sub or something. Like say some nice things to Andre. He's very kind. So thank you, Andre, for all your stuff. Very happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everyone, whatever you celebrate. Really appreciate everybody for watching this stuff, helping the channel grow over the past year. It's tripled. It's tripled in subscriptions, basically. I got some other stuff I want to do. Some big plans for next year. And yeah, so that's always fun. But I think that's it. Not much else I can say. Voice is pretty much about to give out right now. But I wanted to say thank you to everyone once again. You all mean a lot. More stuff going on the way. At least 3 videos guaranteed for next week. And I'm going to work on this Batman vs. Robin review. Going to get that thing written, get it done. And if possible, film it all. Film it next week, maybe, or maybe the week after. So, all right. That's all I got to say. Love you all. As always, I'm going to pop up on camera for this. Take care now. Bye-bye then. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. And ending the broadcast in 3, 2, 1.